joke here is so you get the terabyte per second model, which is like a 300. So you get 1,000. So you get 1,000 bytes, 1,000 bytes, which is so you get the megabyte, get the byte, 1 byte. And then 10 megabytes is 10 bytes, 1024 gigabytes, and then 124 gigabytes, and you get a terabyte, 1224 gigabytes, which is the same as so it goes up in 10 goes on 10 1,000 1,000 bytes megabytes, 1,000 bytes per byte. You know, get 1,000 megabytes, 1,000 kilobytes, such as, that's the data system. The binary system is 10,000, 1,000 to the four, it goes up 1,000 to the four equals in bytes. That's the idea. You got so basically, I have to do this properly because if you get a look at the system, that's gonna be asking you how to do it properly. So you need to look out. So you can go in and go out. The doors also open. No matter what, there's always a way you can go out. Let's try the model. We can go out. For example, if you log in with your eyes, some kind of physical hardware, physical interface, the camera or your peripheral can log out. Can log out because it's just clear. TMP has to clear. So the TMP model is a terabyte model. Terabyte is 10,000, 1,000. That's just 1,000 what? 1,000 kilobytes, 1,000 kilobytes, 1,000 megabytes, 1,000 kilobytes, 1,000, kilobytes, 1,000 to the 4 bytes of 1,000 kilobytes to 5 bytes, segment memory. So each of this is in that segment, but it's not thousands of them. Obviously, so this is important you get this correct. So 1,000 data system, because we are in the dairy world. Everything goes up in a kind of way, kind of a unit of one, but that one is shared dairy binary. You have to understand this basically. You have to understand that the data system is there in the real world, but you got physical prediction to the data system, which is the real. You can actually share a real counter to the binary equivalent, which you just experience there. So I do have a joke to tell, but the joke is very funny. But it's told because I love funny jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. You can take 3 parts. To get to the other side. But chickens cross the road because they're not funny. When chickens cross the road, they're not funny. Basically, in our country, like Nigeria, in Biafra, when a chicken crosses the road, it's not funny because that chicken is causing mayhem. That's what I mean. This is what they want to cross. I'm busy here. I'm busy here recording. Sorry, I'm busy doing my work. So it doesn't matter if you should cross the road. It's not funny because it attacks people. You just in the way of things we actually want to do because especially on busy streets, busy traffic. But you get chicken everywhere, it gets loose, and that's the problem there with chicken jokes. Chicken is funny in your country, but not my country. There we now get but it's getting worse for the chickens. Us because in this time, I'm just giving the events like for one thing. So the chicken then has to now cross the road with the ostrich. Why? We don't know. They have eggs. They are part of the same family, same head family. So they have eggs. They keep the eggs together, and they want to grow a house as a family. Basically, they're biologically stable. If you don't understand it, so basically, you can really do the joke. You get the chicken and the egg. And now you have to make some linkage to it. It doesn't matter what you press, you have to just link it somehow. So you can always log into your account. It doesn't matter what the joke is. It doesn't matter if it's funny or not. It matters if you can get the joke, you can get history. You can understand how to log in and log out. So you get everything 10 by. So if you did 10% plus 10%, you get if you do 0.1, you get 1% or something. And you add it up. You then times by 10. That means you get 10% of that one thing. That's 10% over 100. That'll be 10%. This thing is the last state of 110%. But it's not really sure whether to keep that state or not. So it's kind of a polarizing, or it's kind of a short. So the still work as well. You say you risk or you die, but it's still 50% rule. Because you have to get 10%. You're sure of to get that thing. That's the 2 paths you take, and that's the area you have to form. The path we will take to be safety. The core paths or different ways, different paths different will go. So the chicken that takes the path to the ostrich. Because now the chicken and the ostrich are what? Together, and they now fight harder. Because when you see the chicken with an ostrich, you are literally having the ostrich defend the chicken, and you can give some advice to the chicken. Because the hens there represent the structure of the chicken. So they put the chicken at the foundation, and the chicken gives them what the children protection. That's good. They have a united family, you know, because ostriches and chickens are friends, and they just go together in the kind of game they do. Wherever they go. A hen always gets a chicken. Ostrich always find a chicken. 2 or more chickens, and one hen always gets an ostrich, and that's the protection you have. It's part of the defense model. Basically, you have to think of this as a series of events. Events based on some kind of space and time. The memory, those two rules you have to maintain. So the TMP is again stands for TMP. Pi square. So you get the pi square, which is stable area. So pi represents some kind of area, you can always go. But pi square is some kind of dimension, x and y, because pi is 3.14. Because some kind of space you can always observe. Based on your perspective, you can observe that. But you get the pi cube, which you can feel, which you can relay. Someone touch you, but you feel that senses, but it's not like good sense or bad sense. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just like a bad sense, very bad sense. So it's not invading your privacy because that's your privacy. Basically, you get pi squared over pi cube because it's very bad to someone hurt you, but it hurts you because you don't know where that sense is coming from. So that's what the same is meant to do. It's meant to like stop the suffering. So you get pi squared over pi cube. Because you know the suffering is meant to end because definitely no matter the space you are in, you will have something you can do. Something you can always do in that here I am doing something. What are you doing?
No, sorry.
Hurry up quickly.
Yeah, thanks.
In that metropolis, you have something so you can do. Pi squared over pi cube.
Sorry,
It's just gonna stay. You have to keep the TMP cleared. One unit collect. So, when you're using two, TMP, so if you have 1,000 gigabytes, that's the full 1,000 gigabytes. Because you can use 100 megabytes, 100 kilobytes is redundant. You should never use that one. If you use 100 kilobytes, you need your system. You never use it. You need 1,000 because you're trying to grow the system state. Always grow. Or 1,000, and that'd be 1,000, that'd be 1,000. If you basically 1,000%, 10% above, and if you have 10% under 1,000, that means your nuclear system. It doesn't matter what operation you perform. The same kind of noise the system cannot take. Basically, the system is absorb the radiation. It's going to open a portal. It's when you enter in a place I don't really know, but I have to guess some kind of. If I'm saying if some single is going outwards, something going inwards. But that inwards is going outwards. That means like for example, if I'm sending a signal outwards, I'm literally making myself open to somebody. If I want someone to come to my house, I send that one person an invite. But that one person at that one location at that one time share all the space in the world. So that's the problem. You see. That we all share because it's all absolute. That's the that one person shares physical space, a physical address, everything you want in this physical space. So me sending that signal to that one person, that exact address, everyone, all the neighbors already know about, all the families know about, everyone in the neighborhood, they send it to will know about based on the geography. It doesn't matter whether it's a zip code or postcode. It doesn't matter where it is. They know about that area because that area is a subset of that place in the real world. Physical address. So let's get into this. So you prepare waves. So the other one is to like so you have the waves because every wave you send it's like two sparse. You get sparsity there. How are you here, man?
Sorry, man.
I'm not here for you. I'm here for my work. Look, you get a sparsity thing. So pi squared over pi. So the more so you get the waves you send pi squared over pi cube since the wave you are incoming. So the wave you shrink you have to implode the system. You have to implode. So you don't explode something, you implode it. Because implode means you have space to create. And that's what TMP model does. It really works. Whatever is around, you have a TMP for everything. Because if you store a memory, if it's flashing memory, you free store it. So basically, if you want to destroy something, if you want to nuke something, you use pi squared. Because you have a state you don't want to nuke, and that's what the program does in the dimension. If you want to nuke one dimension of x and y, if you want to nuke if you want to destroy anything today, all the data of x and y, will not destroy the program. The program basically the crash program cannot crash itself. That's why the pi. It doesn't matter. Euler's identity E pi r. Basically you have two to the fraction of but if the ratio of 1/7 etc. Is the canonical fraction for all these things. of the minus. For example, you get pi. Number pi is pi over pi. Pi is what? Number pi is 0.14. Now pi squared is pi times pi, and that will be the problem there. Pi times pi is 9. So basically, this is like an area of pi times pi. But you know, if you have x, y, z, that's the area of pi times 1. So you get one. You can only get one section you can if you're using the pi x, y. And that means pi might be like x, y in one section or one subsection. You know, based on the segment model of 180 or 360. Basically, you can only if you want to do safety, do something. You choose one set of segment model. You do over 180. Because one needs to be a part you started and a part you ended. That'll be, for example, this would be x and y, or y and z, divided by 180, because I want to do safely. And that'll be 0.05. So you have to keep the other 0.05 of the pi. So basically, this one, so you have to mark one minus. So if this pi represents 2.14, I then take this one turn, and then I can put the arc sign. I can do 4 times. I can use the arc sign to compute this, and the arc sign will be so if you get a sign, which takes the number, the arc sign takes the decimal. So let me compute the arc sign of this. Oh, either side. Second doorway. Okay, let me just do basically just on the cosecant because that's what I've wasted. So the cosecant will be like the sine y over x. So the area above is clear. So that'll be y cosine. No, cosecant will be x over y because so is y. No, so is x. No, so is y. That'll be y axis over the x axis because that's the cosecant over there. But you know, it's just the area because it's not so basically that is basically this is not the arc cosecant, but you know this just gives you one of so it gives you the number in bytes. So this is the number in bytes. Basically it gives the equivalent. This is very good. You get if you do the cosecant over the sine, you get the what memory you have. Because if the y-axis, y divided by x, you get the memory of the y you get after the x. So that's y divided by x because it's cosecant over the secant. No, wait. So is y. Oh, no. So it's the y of the x. So it's right. So it's so cosine z. So you get this y-axis. You get this space you have. You have to remove. So this remove 1,000. This is the byte. This is the byte. 1044 9496 sorry 1044.9498 751329 88517 3711 4806 3016. So basically, this will nuke everything in that division, and that will basically mean that you have destroyed that space in the metropolitans. Like nothing exists there, and nothing exists. So basically, this one is like the bytes remove, you clear, or you filter a flash. So basically, the idea is that you get y over x, and that will be the chemical unit. This is byte. This byte has its own transform. So this means so this has the secant over the cos the y over the so plateau. But this you get the unit, and this is the byte, and you get the unit of the byte, and what you get something else, the inverse unit of the byte, which is the actual subtraction of this from the 1,000 megabytes, 1,000 kilobytes. So this byte will be 1,000 when you subtract 1,124 bytes from this byte, I'm gonna do now. You get it and you subtract it. You will hold that space. For use, for what you're gonna use it for next. That's the idea. There's no concrete model to it. The chicken is there, the chicken is there, but they go together, they walk and they go back and forth, and they have another chicken come into place, and the chicken will go find a way when it gets some kind of trouble. And that's gonna be there. You get some equilibrium that happens, no matter if it's a game or something. It's supposed to be there forever. The space you hold in the physical and the individual without affecting your physical form. That's the thing that's happening there. So And then one other joke is
We will include everything.
so when the chicken cross, and they finally end up with what's this bad pump? This is the pan line because it's already numbers getting funny because basically it's blind in physics. So when the chicken meets the egg, when the chicken gets the ostrich, when the chicken goes to meet the ostrich, it's just something new. That's the ostrich being the chicken, and they come back as one whole unit, one family. Basically you get two pigs in a pod, so they become one new set of families. You get a family, get two pigs, two chickens in one pot, so they become uniform, they become something new. They create something new. You have that in Nigeria. I don't even know why it is, but they get next and everything, and they work together very well to find out for you guys. So you get a new kind of a biological system that's stable. That's kind of idea. You are keep moving on because the TPM doesn't wait for anyone to clear. Because every 2 flashes you have is one clear operation. Because if you have 2 flashes, you're destroying nuclear twice. If you have 4, you have 4 flashes, you can hit 2 times. So 4 flashes. Basically, if you're writing something, so you're writing nothing, so you're trying to read nothing, but you're trying to send it out. What was going to go to the environment around you? And that was where you get some color pictures there. So the color is very important. So still, it doesn't matter where you are in the physical. The physical form is meant to preserve you. So it doesn't touch you. It doesn't touch you. It always goes to your space. But that space absorbs something. So the physical space in your reality, just like the color changing of the light, some kind of a wave, some sound, you're in the medium, and the medium is silent because you're trying to immerse yourself into a reality that's already there in front of you, but you can't see it. It's like having 3 glasses, 3 cones of glasses. So you have one glass, you have one eyeglasses, and we get an equal a trident equidistant probably. But the best one to do is to have one you can have one glass and get 2 glasses. We have them there. We have another color. We have 2 like a color wheel. So you have 3 glasses, 3 molecules. But they all rotate in your own view. But you put the glasses on, and then you have negative space around it. As a very negative space is very important to have. So it's kind of like it's triadic. There's only a color you cannot see, a hue you can observe all the time. That's negative space that I cannot see at all times. If we're 3 in the room, that's the idea. So hue, saturation, lightness, it's all there. Red, green, blue. So basically, whenever you fix something, you're sorting it, but you don't fix anything, so you just want to wait for something to finish. Basically, when you flash something, you nuclear, but that brings a lot of noise. But because you nuclear something, you'll create something new. Because you create a lot of noise. You don't want to put this person to be it, so you don't do anything for like double or triple the time you are doing something. For example, if you flash once, you have to wait 3 times for the red. 3 times the space, 3 times the area. That's kind of idea. You are not waiting for the change to happen. You're waiting for it's like when you flash your photo, you have to basically when you destroy something, memory, you have to become noisy and you have to get the memory. Basically, on our system already, but you get some kind of noise, and they'll be like it feels like a solid state drive, but the noise is there, but the noise starts. That's the noise stop. So it's noise because it's like if you have noise times no noise times noise, no noise times no noise, you get a signal. So if you get no noise, you get a signal, but that'll be one signal that somebody can interpret and relay back to you. So you don't need space for them to relay back to you, and that is no noise. So if you start with an SSD, you get no noise. So no noise means like you just flash it and you dump memory to it. But that dumping memory has the inverse. And what is that? The noise. So when you dump something new, you destroy something. So basically that's the opposite. You destroy something. You nuke everything. You destroy everything that was there in the memory. So it's kind of a 5 memory. When you set something, basically when you write something fast, you write it to an area of memory. Basically, it's meant to know. This is not meant to know you because it's not meant to really be you. So, but it's being you based on your state you're in. You doing nothing. You interact with nothing. What is you? What is the signal of a human being? So it's basically meant to flash 3 states in cultural states, which are negative space. Negative space is for you. This is one of your dimensional being of negative. You have negative. You share dimension of -6. But we should negative 6 and the local minimum. We should live with negative 3. -1x, -2y. This will share negative 3 spaces. Or for souls to not have reached by physical form. You don't want your form destroyed. That's kind of idea there. So you get negative square, negative, get negative, negative times negative 3, the negative 3 is negative 9, and then negative 9 to the power of 3. To the power of 3 in one axis. That'll be negative 9 to the power of 3. This is the power of negative 3. So that'll be 1 full to a perfect axis. So basically, I'm going to do it properly. That'll be negative what? Well, negative 9. So negative to 3 to 3 to the power of, negative 1 to the power of negative 3. That'll be negative 1 to the power of negative 3. So basically you can negative 1, negative 1, negative 3 to the power of negative 1. So basically negative 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3.
This one, what you want here or what time? Everybody knows. Even the weekdays, normal, they don't answer the phone. Fuck off. Who will call? Who will call that?
Negative 1 to the power of negative 3 is what? Negative 3. We get you have to get 9 segments of memory. So you got to do properly because you get an A bit, you get 9 bytes. So you have to 3 to the power of 3. Get 3 axes. 3 times 3 times 3 is the 9. 3 times 3 times 3 is the whole. 3 times 3 is what? A unit. So you get something. 3 times 3. So you get negative 1 to the power of 3. It's negative 3. Negative 3 to the power of 9. Basically, you're really looking at 9, and you can only usually when you look at we have 3. Negative 1 to the power of negative 3 is 3. That's your positive axis. Negative 1 to the power of negative 3 is what? 9. Positive 9. So you get 2 axes. You have a new axis of dimension, which is 9 plus 9 makes 9. You get 81 volume. So basically, when you need something, you wait for something to nuke, but you don't need twice. If you need twice, you have to wait longer. And you can put my photo here, but you can nuke in try deck models. So if you nuke once, you start 1, you wait for the pi squared minus 1, you wait for a long 1 period of time. For every 2, you wait for the 1. If you nuke once, you wait for 3 times, you click your computer is booted. Your MMUKO is booted. That's the idea there. Your MMUKO is booted because you specify everything, you do everything in triadic models. And that's the thing there. We are trying to come at for MMUKO. Thank you guys. I'm going to video now. I'm going to cook it now.